Welcome back to Southwest Overland. This time, we go out with the El Paso Overland and Expedition Group. On today's adventure, we join all together in one of the first El Paso Overland Expedition outings. We travel from El Paso, Texas to Timberon, New Mexico as a group. This was an event that we had been planning for a while, so we got together at a local East Side market, got a meet and greet going, and got a driver's meeting right before we hit the trail. These are a few of the rigs that showed up and joined us along for the adventure. After the driver's meeting and picking up last minute items, we decided to get going and meet up at Waco Ranch Road. This is an area where we were able to air down and get in a line so that way we could figure out who had radios and what form of communications we were going to be using for the trip. We had a wide variety of vehicles, as you can see. From mild to wild, we were all there for the adventure and just getting out and enjoying the beauty of the desert.
Thank you, sir.
We did have a total of 24 vehicles join us along for this adventure. Having a group this size does have its challenges, but it has its perks also. And being able to communicate was high in our priority. So being first and being last had their jobs. As we set off, the weather couldn't have been better. Slight breeze, not cold, not hot, just right. But we did have a little separation from each other just so we could let the dust settle. But we let the sights begin. We did run into many forms of local wildlife in this area, from deer to pronghorn, and a few local cows. It was all to enjoy. We ended up taking a long way to Timberon, but it had its perks. All the views and all the roads that we got to travel. I must say that all these roads are really well maintained by the county. These are local roads that are taken by the ranchers and that are taken by the U.S. government for the local range that's called McGregor. They all maintain really good labeling and make sure that you're headed in the right direction. A lot of the roads that we traveled through are on private property, so you do have to make sure to read the signs and make sure that you're not trespassing. If there's a gate, responsibly open it and close it after you passed. The clouds had started to roll in, and the forecast had prepared us for a chance of rain. We trekked on and enjoyed the scenery. As we arrived in Timberon, New Mexico, we parked and stretched our legs, and we started noticing a change in weather. The altitude had brought what we were looking forward to. That's a little bit of snow.
We're gonna hang back a little bit so they can see us at the turn.
10-4, we'll wait over here further up the trail.
We traversed the forest roads and got into an area where a fire had already destroyed a lot of the vegetation. This symbolized for me that we were near the end of the trail, where we were going to find camp for the night. We had a few buddies already waiting for us too there. They had made it in the night before, and that left us getting ready to brace ourselves for the cold weather that was in for the night. We set camp and prepared dinner and enjoyed the night away. In the morning though, we woke up and it was a little bit on the frosty side. We turned on the flat top and started breakfast. People enjoyed their morning at their leisurely pace. There was no set activities afterwards, so people were free to go. A few of us decided to stay back and enjoy the morning as a whole. Once we all packed up and made sure that we left the area better than when we got there, we decided to set off on the trail again and make our way home.
Have fun, baby.
We enjoyed enjoyed the scenery on the way out and traversed the mountain roads one last time before we hit the asphalt. I must say, this was a great event for the whole Overland community to come together. This was also the first event for my puppy. She did great, and are looking forward to having more events with her. Thank you for joining us on this adventure with the Paso Overlanding Expedition Group. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Remember, get out there and enjoy life.